Devon Peterson throws the first dart of the week. He'll be hoping to throw the last dart of the week come Saturday evening. He could kickstart the week with a max. Indeed he will. Well, it's going to go downhill from here, Nico.
I'm not sure about that, Henry. That's a really good start from Devon.
83.
A lot of people want to try them.
Coleman, double 16 for the first ton plus finish of the week. He is up and running, the Prince of Darkness, with a ray of light. A 108, a real delight. Topics of conversation with you guys on there.
140.
Could be a match-winning position for Ashley.
123.
Unless Devon can find treble 18 and Bull. Can he?
91.
It's not
Ashley requires 62.
a bad leave, however, it might be a bad result.
It's been a game marred by missed opportunities for Devon Peterson, and Ashley Coleman steps in to get the better of the African Warrior by 4 legs to 1. It was a ruthless display from the Prince of Darkness. Harry 88-37, but 4 from 8 on the doubles, including a 108 checkout. It's a good start for Ashley Coleman. Coming up after the break, Tommy Morris takes on the ADC Scottish qualifier, Andy Davidson.
2-0, 2 little snowmen. And he doesn't need the ball because he hasn't left it.
You say 1 minute 25. That was what the first leg
72
was 1 in.
Andy required 20.
And the second leg 1 in similar time. 1-1 after just 3 minutes. We've had legs that have lasted longer than that. The blocks. Double 18 for an 11 dart leg. 12 will do for the break back. Level we are 2 apiece.
This is flair stuff.
Get on the board on debut. Davidson wants double 16 to complete the win, but he's a whisk of a wire either side.
24.
And just like that, it changes again. How many does he need? Double 5 for match dart 4.
Game shot.
That's the last one he needs, and he starts on the right foot here on Bank Holiday Monday in the UK. A fast flinging match that lasted less than 12.5 minutes for 7 legs. That game tomorrow is match 14, so mark your cards for that one. If you think that's going to be the quickest game, it probably won't be, even at a 7-leg match. Tommy Morris wins by 4 legs to 3. They are the numbers from it. Impressive to start with, but more levels will be found, I'm sure. It's time to see the Joker, or one of them, in this series, because it's Brian Romani's the Riddler, isn't he? I've got my Batman baddies mixed up the wrong way around. But Michelle Vanderhoof is going to be up against the Riddler. That's right, the Riddler, not the Joker. And that's next. And getting inventive on the finishing. It will not be the last. Okay, so a maximum to leave double 9, and he tried to hit a maximum to leave 19.
Game shot on a second
Didn't
leg,
work.
Brian Roman.
So what we're saying is Michelle Vanderhoof will just hit maximums for as long as he can hit maximums.
Out of jail here, he will feel elated.
So 1 in hand, a double 4 for the point, and Brian Roman is just about over the line. He won't be pleased with the performance, but he'll be pleased with the result. Himself and Michelle Vanderhoof just kind of dragged each other under after a first leg where the pair missed a plethora of doubles. That's the tale of the tape then from that particular encounter. Coming up next, Coleman against Norris. Get your spade skates on!
I'd love to hear from all of the ladies that week. In a flash, it could be 3-2 Morris.
53. Ashley requires 68.
Well, it's a game that Coleman's just been hanging about in and has been hoovering up the opportunities that he's had. And he's going to get another one at double 10 to lead by 3 legs to 2. Tommy Morris has done all the scoring in this contest, but Coleman's been doing all the finishing. Doesn't go, and so Coleman 101 for the match.
Has a ton plus checkout today in his previous match. And he has another one.
Ashley Coleman.
What a great way to finish that match. It took less than 12 minutes to see 6 legs in that. But what a perfect start to Monday it's been for the Prince of Darkness. 82.5 average. The checkouts told you everything you needed to know. 4 out of 5 for Ashley. 2 out of 15 for Tommy. Too many chances not taken. And Coleman doubles his tally of points here on Monday to 4. We're going to see Brian Roman, the Riddler, is up against the African Warrior next. It's one of the week.
Devon, you require 16.
Devon Peterson needs a corner of the board that he was very good at 4 years ago.
8 for Devon to get his first win on the board.
Peterson.
A 4 legs to 2 success against the Riddler, Brian Roman, doing so with another average in the low to mid 80s, 83.24 in the M4 from 16 when it came to the checkouts. As for Roman, well, that opening win against Michel Vanderhoof has been cancelled out by defeat to Devon. Coming up next, Andy Davidson and Michel Vanderhoof, the 2 ADC qualifiers going toe-to-toe.
Feel. Always challenge yourself. And oh my word, 3 darts on the floor. He's pulled a Gary Anderson there. But if he can somehow get out of this game with a victory, it will be nothing but relief.
180.
First 180 in this match for Davidson, his second of the day.
44. Andy require
156 again.
140.
My word.
Michel, you
I'm
require
impressed.
150.
However, Michel misses his chance. If Davidson
84.
gets this, it's purely because of the last 6 darts.
16.
He's had a plethora of match-winning
Shot,
opportunities, and
Andy
eventually he's
Davidson.
over the line, and he gets his first win of the Super Series. He gets the better of Michel Vanderhoof by 4 legs to 3. A nice little embrace there by the pair for Michel. He's come close in both matches. He's taken his opponents all the way, but he just cannot find that match-winning dart. Davidson, a 4-3 victor against Vanderhoof. Round 3 kickstarts with Coleman and Roman.
Sometimes it's best not
Ashley
to
required
speculate
20.
where he's going to go on these shots.
Game shot
We
on
knew
the
exactly
third
where
leg,
Ashley was going, though.
Coleman.
Back it goes to 2-1.
Find the button.
Brian, you require 6.
Double 3 for 3-3. 1 left, but what can he see? What can he find? He may just have the smallest portion to aim at. Key dart,
No
but he
score.
couldn't find it, and he had no route
Ashley
to finding it.
require
And so
42.
Coleman is back for a hat-trick of wins.
Game
And
shot
double
and the
16
match,
is found for Ashley Coleman for his 3rd win in succession. A 4-2 success against Brian Roman, for whom after a positive start in beating Michel Vanderhoof has now lost 2 in a row. That's the tail of the tape from that one. Coming up next, it's Tommy Morris and Michel Vanderhoof for 2-1. It's
Tommy
actually going to be his
60.
first couple of darts that are double in this contest. But this was his undoing last time out. And he's missing
20.
more. And he cannot
Michel,
afford
you
to miss those
require
opportunities.
Especially when Michel's already taken this shot in this match.
Game shot on the
And he's
third
got it for a
leg,
second
Michel
time.
Vanderhoof.
That dart was so good.
Tommy, you require
He's getting
100.
everything happening today.
This could be a reversal of the previous
Game shot on
match
the
for
fourth
Michel,
leg,
as Morris
Tommy Morris.
finds a ton on the nose with an 11 dart leg and to bring it back to 3-1.
Second time today we've seen somebody miss that single 16 from 176. The other person to do that was
85.
Michel earlier.
Tommy, you require 49.
2 darts for the
Game
match
shot
to
and the
complete the
match,
comeback
Tommy
win,
Morris.
and the gun is finally firing in all cylinders. Tommy Morris gets the better of Michel Vanderhoof by 4 legs to 3. Happy with the win in the end, he trudges straight back down the tunnel.
Devon, you require 105.
You can't predict the weather. And you can't predict whether someone's going to hit a 116 or a 115, or 105, sorry. Let's find out.
Game shot on a
Turns
second
out you can
leg,
predict
Devon
it.
Peterson.
I didn't go for predicting it, but Devon has shown that it can be done. 3.
Devon, you require 79.
Double 11.
Game shot on the third
We are
leg,
seeing more.
Devon Peterson.
Devon Peterson under that kind of pressure, and he may have made Devon change his mind on what he was going to do with 95. Double-double is not the play here. 76. Be conventional and sensible. Absolutely right thing to do.
Double 8
79.
doesn't go.
Andy
As
require
Andy got a
154.
haymaker in the locker. Not this time. And so Devon comes back for double 8
56.
to make it 2 wins
Devon, you
from his
require
last 2
16.
matches. To really put him on the map. As far
shot
as this
and the
Group A is
match,
concerned,
Devon Peterson.
the African Warrior is getting better and better as the games go along. A last leg decider victory against Andy Davidson puts him in the top half of the table. That's for the Scot Andy Davidson. Well, he's played some good stuff so far, but he's only picked up the 1 win. Coming up after the break, Brian Roman and Tommy Morris.
On the fact
Tommy
that he was going
require
25,
84.
2 double 19s for that.
To take us all the way, may just be a dart of the bullseye. The bullet is to take us to a last leg decider. In it
Shot
goes,
at
and we
sixth
go
leg,
all the
Tommy
way
Morris.
once again.
Might have to dodge one. It's on. Oh, there's the 67.
127.
He
Brian, you
must
require
hit this, you feel.
56.
2 at tops. Double 10.
Game
In
shot
it goes,
and, the match,
and it is a
Brian
win for
Roman.
Roman that keeps him in the mix at the top of the table on this opening day. He gets the better of Tommy Morris, 4 legs to 3 in a deciding leg. Good quality contest. Roman averaging 91.45, 4 from 9 on the doubles. Morris 87.17, 3 from 4 on the outer ring. Andy Davidson and Ashley Coleman will be on the stage in a few minutes' time.
100.
Nonetheless,
Ashley
don't
require
let the pace of this
160.
game take away the quality of the performance from Andy Davidson here. And Coleman's left himself on double
Andy
10 to
require
pull one back. But this
124.
to round off a near immaculate display. The bullseye to
Game
finish
shot
in
and the
style,
match,
to win it in
Andy
style,
Davidson.
and to win it in a flash in 5 minutes and 58 seconds.
From the end of that leg,
4th flag. It's
he's
Ashley
got
to throw
1
first.
minute
Game
13. It's going to take one heck of a leg here to get it done.
80.
It's going to be tough.
12 data,
Probably.
and that probably puts pay to that.
93.
Although that last dart could be so pivotal to those particular attempts.
Now, apparently he's called the Prince of Darkness because he walked into a darts venue with a
80.
black chained hoodie jumper on. One of his mates said, "Who do you think you are, the Prince of Darkness?" And apparently it stuck. So there you go.
50.
Decent story, actually. He is undefeated today,
96.
but that is at risk.
Well, it's safe to say at this particular point that the record attempt will be over for
134.
Andy Davidson,
But
because he'd need at least another 6 darts. I'm at 5:25 now.
But it may be one of the quickest we've seen here, and maybe the quickest we've seen this year.
85.
We may have to check the records.
100.
Nonetheless,
Ashley
don't
require
let the pace of this
160.
game take away the quality of the performance from Andy Davidson here. And Coleman's left himself on double
Andy
10 to
require
pull one back. But this
124.
to round off a near immaculate display. The bullseye to
Game
finish
shot
in
and the
style,
match,
to win it in
Andy
style,
Davidson.
and to win it in a flash in 5 minutes and 58 seconds. That was the previous record before Alexander Merckx smashed it against Jelle Klassen. 5:58 was the former record. Andy Davidson, 4-0, 96-97 the average, and getting the better of Ashley Coleman. 2-zip. What a performance. What a game. We're off to get our breath back. It felt like the Grand National, that contest. Michelle Vanderhoof and Devon Peterson follows next. Throw in the
Devon, you
opening
require
leg.
120.
Big 20 coming in. Double 20.
Game shot on the first leg. Devon Peterson.
Ladder climbing doesn't get better than that. Simple as this. 170 is big fish. 130 is little fish.
Game shot on the
That
second leg.
is a
Michelle
cardboard
Vanderhoof.
box.
Well, what about putting the pressure on for Devon? Puts some
95.
pressure on, but this
Michelle, you
double
require
8
16.
for the match for Michelle Vanderhoof, who
Game
eventually
shot and the
gets
match,
over the line
Michelle
at the 4th time
Vanderhoof.
of trying on double 4. He gets the better of Devon Peterson in a last leg decider, and the Dutchman can breathe a sigh of relief as he gets his first win. Peterson will be disappointed about losing that one in the end. Coming up after the break, the final round of matches will begin. with Andy Davidson taking on Brian Rahman.
Andy, you
North
require
end this morning.
121.
Maybe not as quiet on the hockey, looking at this 1-2-1.
Game shot on a third
Give it a
leg,
sound
Andy
effect. It was worthy
Davidson.
of it. Wonderful shot from Andy.
In the blink of an eye.
And he knows fine well what can happen if you miss shots like that. But he's been given a gift.
Andy, you require 10.
The frustration has reached
Game shot
boiling
and
point,
the match,
but that's
Andy
match point for
Davidson.
Andy Davidson as he gets the better of Brian Rahman by 4 legs to 1. In a contest not 100% littered with quality, but one that Davidson gets over the line in nonetheless. A 4-1 success for the Scots against the Riddler. Coming up next, Peterson up against Morris.
I'll tell you who got a lot of darts at double and didn't get a great deal of points last Monday, but ended up winning the week
108
was Darius Labanauskas. Can Tommy do the same?
40.
But now he's under pressure.
That maximum rendered irrelevant as Tommy Morris picks the points up. 3 wins from 5 on his opening day. He'll feel that's a fair reflection on the way things went. A 94-66. He got better as the day went along. He gets the better of Devon Peterson by 4 legs to 2. Coleman against Vanderhoof is our final game after this short break.
Shell's natural miss is left. Does this miss? It does
Game shot on
not.
its third leg, Ashley Coleman.
The best finisher all day has just proven why that's the case. He can be ahead of Coleman after they play tomorrow.
And he's going to have 3 darts here to win this particular contest.
40.
Tops is what he wants.
Game
Tops
shot
is what he
and the
gets
match,
for a
Michel
13
Vanderhoof.
darter to round the day's proceedings off. It's been hard work for Michel Vanderhoof at times, but he's picked up a couple of wins, which congeals this Group A table. Ashley Coleman won his first 3 matches of the day, but lost his last 2. Vanderhoof, a victor by 4 legs to 2 in our final game of the day. Myself and Paul Nicholson are going to reflect on all of the day's action in the studio after this short break. Davidson tops the pile. Tommy Morris, the other player, on 6 points as far as the table's concerned. We were mentioning in commentary that maybe that was a fair reflection on his day.
Maybe. It could have easily been a lot worse.